Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, a woman with a gun on the streets of Ellensburg sends businesses into lockdown and streets shut down. How she is tied to another crime in a nearby city. Plus, the Kennewick Police Department and a local Tri-Cities business owner is asking for your help in identifying a vehicle they believe is tied to an attempted theft of an RV. Why the thieves left empty-handed, but not without leaving their mark. And elections for Washington and Oregon are far from over for some races. We'll bring you the latest results and headlines. Plus, Stacy's here.
And a very crispy day, but gorgeous outside. I'll tell you how cold it's going to get tonight. Coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm Austin Reed. It may be the next day now, but election results are still coming in on our local and statewide races. Election season far from over. The election won't be certified for a few weeks, and while some races are landslides, others are still tight. On the national front, the presidential race has been decided, but local politics is what affects many of us here at home on a daily basis. So let's take a look at some of our local races. Starting off with the race for Washington's Governor, Bob Ferguson declaring victory here after winning nearly 56% of the vote. He released a statement today thanking Congressman Dave Reichart for his years of public service to the people of Washington. Quote, "In the coming weeks, I will make announcements about the team that I am building to help lead Washington into 2025 and beyond." He went on to say, "I am looking forward to this opportunity and challenge." All right, let's take a look at the race for Attorney General. One of the Republican challengers, Pasco Mayor Pete Serrano, but Nick Brown declaring victory in this race with 57% of the vote, releasing a statement late last night saying he will be the people's advocate and that he will always act in the interests of the people. A tight race in the congressional 4th District now. We've been following this race closely over the last few months, and it is only separated by a few thousand votes. Incumbent Congressman Dan Newhouse leading with 50% of the vote, but his opponent Jared Sessler gaining some of the vote overnight, now at 48%. Coming up in our 6 o'clock newscast, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says Sessler isn't giving up the race just yet. Another race we have been watching, this is the state Senate seat out of District 14. This race has been a hot one, especially in the last couple of weeks. This is between incumbent Republican Curtis King and Democrat Maria Beltran. Curtis King has been in this role since 2007. It looks like King is going to take this race. He's currently got 56% of the vote. Beltran did make up some ground overnight, but she's still following with 44%. Looking at our initiatives that were on the ballot, Let's Go Washington is the group that brought forward the 4 initiatives this year. The group says they interacted with about 3 million voters throughout their campaigning process. They also say they don't have any regrets when it comes to their campaign, saying they did everything they could up until the very last second. LGW says they look forward to interacting with more voters and having a legacy of holding the government accountable.
We're just excited. It's a celebration because we've already seen a historic historic wins already for Washington State, with 3 initiatives being passed in June.
The group says anyone who has suggestions for future initiatives can reach out to them, as they are always looking for new ideas. And looking at the results of the initiatives now, Initiative 2109 is the Repeal Capital Gains Tax. If you vote yes, it means you don't want to be taxed. If you vote no, it means you want the tax to stay in place. This one with no leading the way with about 63% of the vote. Now to I-2117. This one includes repealing the Climate Commitment Act. Voting yes on this means you want the act to go away. Voting no means you want it to stay. Another big response here. No votes getting 62% of the vote. Washington Initiative 2124 is the opt-out of long-term services insurance program. For this initiative, if you voted yes, you wanted everyone to be able to choose if they want WA Cares and then not be deducted from their paycheck. As of 2023, the tax rate was 58 cents per $100 of earnings. If you voted no, that meant you wanted WA Cares to stay as is. This was a hot race to watch, but it looks like no votes take it again. 56% of the vote to yes, while 44% saying yes. All right. I-2066 is the natural gas policies measure, which is the initiative deemed for the people. If you voted yes, it means you want to allow residential homes and small businesses to keep natural gas services if they want. This means unlimited use of things like your gas stoves. If you vote no, it means you want the state and local governments to restrict the use of natural gases in the buildings. This race a hot one. It looks to be a close one, with yes votes sitting at 51% and no votes sitting at 49%. We will keep our eyes on this one. Most Yakima County races showing candidates with a strong lead over the other, but results for some of the local propositions are much closer. The Yakima County Auditor says they're still counting ballots, especially those collected from ballot boxes in the Lower Valley, which had several questions on the ballot for their voters, including the Toppenish Metropolitan Park District and Lower Valley Public Hospital District. Tonight, the auditor says the courthouse had a busier election day than usual.
We had 2,600 people come through here and get a ballot, either first-time voters or replacements, which is almost 3 times what we had 4 years ago. So all in all, it's been a huge turnout.
Coming up at 6, we will have a full breakdown of the latest election results in Yakima County. Of course, make sure you stay up to date with us on the latest results. Just use your smartphone, open up the camera feature, and hold it on the QR code that's on your screen right now. You'll get the latest information and the election news with just the click of a button. All right, let's put elections aside for a moment. We will have more in a couple of minutes, but let's turn to weather. Another crisp day out there. But will it continue the rest of the week? Our First Alert forecaster, Stacy Lee, joining us live with a beautiful sunset behind you.
That's right. It is nice. Very crispy, very sunny today. Definitely needed a coat and sunglasses. Let's take a look now as the sun is just starting to set outside. Nice traffic flow there on 182 this evening. 49 degrees, chilly, and you felt that chill in the air this morning. Another freezing night ahead of us. Ridge of high pressure is bringing the sunshine, clearing out the cloud cover, allowing the cold air to spill in from the north. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, everybody kind of sitting in the 40s tonight. But yes, those temperatures after dark will really start to drop as we're going to get down into the 20s all across the area. Most everyone below the freezing level tonight, but nice clear skies out there. So freezing temperatures once again. Clear, dry, and cold through Friday. We also have the potential for fog and freezing fog developing late tonight. We had a little bit of that early this morning, and then stormy weather for the weekend. I'll get to all the details coming up in your First Alert full forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacey, now to a crime alert. The Ellensburg Police Department says a woman waving a gun around while parked in a car sent nearby businesses into lockdown this morning. Here's the video. Officers say it happened just after 9 a.m. in the 400 block of North Main Street. Witnesses say the woman was waving the gun around and yelling. So officers asked the businesses nearby to either lock down or evacuate. After some time talking with the woman, EPD officers were able to convince her to throw her gun away and surrender. They say that the same woman was involved in another case out of Cle Elum earlier today, but did not have further details at this time. We will update you when we get more information. Kennewick police investigating a burglary after a travel trailer was seen blocking a part of West Columbia Drive. This is video from the victim involved. Police say Monday night thieves tried to steal this travel trailer from a local business, but it appears the suspects did not understand how hitches work or how to tow a trailer, so they left empty-handed. However, the damage to the trailer is about $5,000. We spoke to the owner, who says he wants justice.
They just set it down onto a 2-inch ball that was too small, and they didn't hook any chains up. They didn't lift up any of the tongues or the jacks or anything. They didn't bring the slides in. They just tried to tow it out of there as fast as they could. And when they hit the street and the curb, the trailer bounced off of their truck, and they realized that it was not hooked up anymore.
Now, the suspects were seen in this black older model Cadillac truck with updated rims. If you know anything, call KPD. The Richland Police Department says a child was taken to the hospital after eating a medicated THC candy from their trick-or-treating stash this year. Now, RPD says that candy has been determined to have been received outside of the child's home. The child's parent discovered their son consumed 600 milligrams of marijuana Nerds gummy clusters. They were marked as medicated. The department says it had to have been purchased outside of the state because of its packaging and also because it is above the THC limit for Washington.
Washington does not allow for marketing like this. The Washington Liquor and Cannabis Board has very tight restraints on how packages can be labeled and how it should not be and cannot be targeted towards kids. And they do check the local shops to make sure that they're in compliance with state law. They went and talked to the family to find out where they had been to ensure that this didn't come from within the home. There's no indications that the candy, the tainted candy, did come from within the home. So we did a canvass of the entire area, the route that they took on Halloween night.
This is still an ongoing investigation, and parents are urged to remain vigilant and check all candy for unusual or suspicious items. Richland police say that parents who also trick-or-treated within the Meadows West neighborhood in South Richland should double-check their child's candy. You can find their trick-or-treating route on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. The Washington State Department of Ecology is monitoring an area of the Columbia River near Wallula after some train cars derailed and spilled about 600 gallons of diesel into the water. The Union Pacific cars derailed after 3 this morning, and the railroad has already set out booms in an attempt to contain the fuel. The DOE sent out officials early this morning to investigate, but they say Union Pacific will continue to clean the area. And now to an education alert. When you drop off your kids at school, you might check yourself double checking they have everything. Backpack check, homework check, hammer. Measuring tape, though? The Pasco School District is offering a unique hands-on learning experience through a construction class for its Pasco and Chiawana high schools. The first couple of weeks is spent learning the safety aspects, but then students are building homes in their community. The teacher says having hands-on classrooms like these helps students not only find a career path they like, but exposes them to life skills.
Some of these kids might never swing a hammer again in their life, but some of them might. They might make their living doing it, and they can make a good living doing it, and they can be they're employable. And it also creates a kind of a team atmosphere where, you know, some leaders emerge where you maybe thought they might not.
The house is scheduled to be done in May of 2025. It will be the 25th home that Toby a Team Pasco home. Now, once every house sells, some of the money goes back to the students in scholarships to either attend a trade school, go to college, or start their own construction company. Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, just getting started. Still ahead, celebrating Tri-Cities chaplaincy and the good they do in our communities. Plus, as we leave you to break, look at that beautiful shot from Pasco Live. Stacy's back with your full First Alert weather forecast here at Midweek Now.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
It's time to fall into $140,000 in cash and prizes at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're giving away up to $13,000 in cash and prizes. Keep the excitement going by playing with your club card to earn entries every day for a chance to drive off in a brand new Kia Telluride on November 23rd. Fuel your fall fun at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
I'm trying to guard her from a 200-pound ape.
The sad tale of Buck the chimp.
First responders should never have to deal with dangerous wild animals in private homes.
Chimpanzee Crazy. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Thursday.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demands to pay you all the money you deserve.
call 853-2222.
The Kraken and the Golden Knights. Apple Valley News Now, Friday.
Back now at 5 with Local Living. The Tri-Cities Chaplaincy provides hospice care and grief support for our community. At the Three Rivers Convention Center, more than 500 community members returned the favor, showing how much they care for the organization. Community togetherness, good food, and good stories. That was the message of the Live Your Best Life luncheon. The Live Your Best Life is kind of a memorable experience, which featured a powerful program. Lori Jackson, the CEO of the Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, says this is more than just a fundraiser. It's a celebration of community. She says events like these are crucial to keep the organization running smoothly.
We get some reimbursement through Medicare and through private insurance, but it doesn't cover the cost of all of the services that we provide.
Services including hospice, grief support, and Corks Place Kids Grief Center. Coming up at 6, you will hear from keynote speaker Faith Martin, we know that name, right, on how special and needed services like these are for the community.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And on a crispy fall night, we're halfway through the work week. Here's your Bi-Mart Skycam looking down into Yakima. Just getting dark there this evening. And a little earlier during the light, you can kind of see a little bit of fog developing, and we could be seeing that throughout the evening. 45 degrees in Yakima. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. That humidity at 53%. And yes, your sunset officially at 4:34. Let's take a look at our radar and satellite. And before I zoom it in, ridge of high pressure over our area, sunshine, cold air coming down though from the north. And check it out. We got a couple of systems starting to build out in the ocean, and that's going to start making its way in, but not till late Friday into Saturday. In the meantime, we'll continue to enjoy clear weather and sunny skies. However, that cold air continues to spill on down from the north, bringing really low temperatures here down in the central area, southwest area, Albuquerque into Vegas and so on. Here's our temperature trends for the next couple of days, just sitting right around average or below in Yakima and Walla Walla, and it stays that way all the way into the weekend. So temperature-wise, it's, you know, really what it normally is this time of year. It just starts to feel cool because those cold temperatures really spill in overnight. A little bit of an inversion and holding that air in the lower elevations. Here's what I'm talking about. Temps tonight in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley in the 20s, 27 Sunnyside, Cle Elum, 28 in Yakima, 27 Toppenish. In the Columbia Basin, we'll see temperatures also in the 20s. Hermiston at 30, but everybody well below that freezing level. So look for some frosty conditions. You'll see frost on the rooftops, and you'll probably have to scrape your windshield. So allow for a little extra time for that morning commute. Plus, you'll want to bundle up the little ones at the bus stop. It's going to be chilly there. Pendleton dropping down to 27 degrees. So very, very cold, very light winds, pretty normal for this time of year. Tomorrow, clear and cool again, much like today, with temperatures all around the region in the 50s, 52 Walla Walla, Hanford, Tri-Cities, Hermiston 53, 53 in Yakima, 52 in Ellensburg. Let's talk about the future forecast here coming into the weekend. That's when we start to see a couple of systems moving in. The first one moves in Saturday, slight chance of rain, and Sunday. Then the bigger system moves in Monday and Tuesday. So you'll see increasing chances of rain in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Lower chances for Saturday and Sunday in the Tri-Cities, but we really ramp up on Monday with some pretty good chance of rain coming our way. 90% chance Monday in Walla Walla. We're expecting anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2 inches in the mountains, about up to 3/4 of an inch in the Blue Mountains, and 1/10 to about 1/4 to 1/2 inch in the lower elevations. Here's what it looks like on that 7-day planning forecast. We stay in the 50s. Wet weather, it's coming, and those cool temperatures staying with us. Overnight lows, though, will start to gradually increase as we head into the weekend. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Some frosty nights here for the next couple days. Wet weather coming our way with temperatures kind of up and down there, but staying in the low to mid 30s. Ellensburg, very chilly at night. There are 20s, and again, those rain showers. And when we see those rains and those cooler temperatures, we could see some icy roads or definitely some frost and some window scraping to be had. So if you're like me, I have to park in the garage. I don't want to get
my wife's like that too.
I do not want to scrape my windshield in the morning. So this would be the time when you definitely want to be parking the car inside.
Right.
So be prepared for slick roads and possible fog and freezing fog in areas tonight.
And I know a lot of people are kind of tired today just from watching the election coverage yesterday. So at least we had some sun.
That's right.
You know,
and more sunshine tomorrow.
All right, very good. Thank you much. Up next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, we have the Spotlight. Now, we had a lot to choose from, but we can only pick one, and we'll show you what it is next.
The sad story of Buck the Chimp. Apple Valley News Now, Thursday at 6.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks a new door to unlimited possibilities. Possibilities to bring you closer to the people and the places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures with the fastest and most reliable internet. Connect to unlimited possibilities when you switch to Spectrum Internet Premier for only $30 per month when bundled, and save with our 3-year price guarantee and no contracts. Call 1-844-653-6824. With the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. And with advanced Wi-Fi to keep you safe and secure online, you can focus on what matters the most. Spectrum Internet doesn't just power your home. It puts streaming, live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips. Get incredible savings when you switch to Spectrum Internet Premier for just $30 a month with a 3-year price guarantee. That's our promise to you. Call 1-844-653-6824.
Thank you guys for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Thank you. What's new, what's now, and what's next? Plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Apple Valley News Now.
We're on your side.
On your side.
Hey Raptors, we want to rent these 2 chairs for the winter. We're kind of out on being cold this year.
Glad you dig it here, but this really isn't a vacation rental sort of place.
We hear ya, but what if we put on Raptor suits and then suddenly there are 4 of us? Yeah, we'll be your nieces, Layla and Kinley. I'm Kinley, the Raptor, and I love burgers.
I love it!
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Not so sure we're gonna pull this off.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations with some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale at Walker's.
All right, check this out. The spotlight tonight. The undefeated University of Oregon Ducks are the #1 football team in the whole country. They topped the College Football Playoff Committee's first edition of the season's rankings. The CFP Selection Committee is comprised of athletic directors, former coaches, former players, and a journalist. They pick and rank the 25 best teams in the game for 6 weeks.
Well, you know, Austin, what they say, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
It's a duck, yeah. All right, coming up next, final weather and
a viewer photo of the day. You don't want to miss it. It's a great one.
But first, here's what's coming up on World News Tonight.
Coming up moments ago, Vice President Kamala Harris conceding the election to President-elect Donald Trump and the phone call between Harris and Trump. The fires breaking out, evacuations, homes in flames right now. We're on the scene. And the Category 2 hurricane storm warnings up in parts of Florida. We're next.
The Kraken and the Golden Knights. Apple Valley News Now, Friday.
I saw the chrome bumper right in front of me, and then that's all I remember.
Willie was hit by a dump truck at full speed, and it's been a long recovery.
I decided that I wanted a professional to take care of it, just from the get-go. The companies just try to, drain you.
The truck's insurance company fought us, but I hit them at full speed, and Willie won.
Mariano took care of everything. Don't go with the first guy that sells you unicorns and rainbows. Go with Mariano.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Babe, the dishwasher is broken. How are we going to get it replaced before the holidays?
Swing into Fred's Appliance for our Black Friday Super Sale and experience unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. The lowest price ever for a Bosch dishwasher, only $3.99 after rebate. These Bosch dishwashers offer quiet operation, advanced water efficiency, and a variety of cycle options to clean your dishes every time perfectly. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else. Ironic. Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less. That's ironic. Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Traffic jam. Ugh, and I'm already late.
Me and you, parent-teacher fight night.
Ding, ding, ding.
Time to fight.
A parent wants to fight Gregory. That's how Fresh Prince began.
No one start without me.
There isn't going to be a fight. Training starts tomorrow.
The eye of the tiger.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll have updated results on your key local races, plus which races have already been called, and we'll have all of your national headlines on the election. It'll all be right here on Good Morning Northwest. We hope to see you Thursday morning.
Attention all units, possible elder abduction in progress.
Thursday.
Suspect is on the roof, requesting backup.
2 daring rescues.
My little girl is trapped.
He's about 20 feet down.
I'm scared.
1 new hero. Someone's got to go down there. I don't think you're going to fit this time. There's someone who can.
I can do it. I'm his big brother.
If we don't try this, we might not get to him in time.
Jack!
911 returns Thursday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
And welcome back. Now, we showed this last night, but we had weird schedule. We had our newscast after midnight last night because of the election. So come to your screen, take a look at this photo from our friend Lynn Hopwood Prosser. It was such a great photo. I wanted to make sure everyone saw it in case you weren't up till midnight last night. Great photo there. If you'd like to get your photo on TV, the QR code on the right side of your screen, that's how you do it, or just go to applevalleyNewsNow.com. All right, let's take a look at your day tomorrow and get you out the door. It's going to be cold at the bus stop, cold out the door. Might be scraping those windshields out there in the morning. You'll definitely see some frost. And look, it only reaches not even 50 degrees by noon and just barely over 50 at 4. So a cool day, but sunshine. So do pack the sunglasses and maybe some gloves and a hat. You were wearing your earmuffs today.
I had the earmuffs on and it felt fine. So, all right, thanks so much. Thanks for joining us here at 5. Coming up at 6, more local election results, plus a feature on Camo Dave. World News coming up next. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good one.